Squad, YouTube family, what's going on? Hope all is well, and I hope you're making it happen for yourself, right? Listen, I watched one episode of this season's Braxton Family Values, right? And I said I'm not gonna watch anymore. Not gonna watch anymore, right? Sometimes when you lose a person, it changes the whole dynamic. Most of the time, all the time, it changes the whole dynamic, right? But the reason why I said I wasn't gonna watch it is because I don't want to see Traci in her illness throughout the season. I think that's in poor taste, right? I don't, even though I know they trying to pay homage to her, and because at the end of the show they said this season was gonna be dedicated to her and so on and so forth. But I get some old clips or something. I don't want to see that, and I think. What about Traci's dignity, right? I don't know. I don't like that. I don't like when I look at it on Facebook and people laying in hospital bed, tubes and wire. That's private. That ain't for us to see, right? So anyway, that ain't what I got on here to talk about. I'm talking about Traci and her power move, right? What I did not know, maybe nobody knew, I know I didn't know, is that Kevin had been cheating, allegedly, the whole time they was together, right? Now I'm going to say this. She loved him. She loved him. She stuck with him. They was married 29 years. I'm going to round up 30. They've been together 30 years. And that's probably all she knew was him, right? She loved him. They built together, right? But her power move and her punishment to him was, you get nothing. You get nothing. She gave it all to her son, right? Listen, I was just said the other day about Rashida and Kirk. Sometimes when folks is building, they not getting ready to give. They're not getting ready to let that go. Because this is what I'm doing right now. And I'm just going to let him cheat in peace, right? Because I got a bigger plan. I have a bigger plan. And who knows? Before Traci got sick, she might have been planning on leaving him. Who knows, right? But I just think that was a power move, right? Yes, I love you and you love me. But I ain't leaving you god dog thing, right? And now I think the son and the father, are not in good terms with each other, right? They're not in good terms with each other. And I think someone told me, I'm not sure, that the house and everything she left to the son. So the son could, if he want to, put the daddy out. What I would like for them to do is, they need each other because the son's going through a divorce. So what I would like for them to do is come together, and maybe he need to apologize to the son for the way he hurt his mama, or whatever you need to be done. And they need some grief counseling, and then they get back together. That's what I would hope. That's what I would like, right? But Traci did her big one, right? She did her big one. And see, people think because you stay with them, you stupid. Sometimes you got ulterior motives. You got a plan. You got a plan. Not saying that Traci was planning on leaving here, but when she found out she was, well, maybe it was like that the whole time. Who knows? Maybe her will was like that the whole time. And, well, you know what? I did read that there was a video or something to show that she was in sound mind. So that's what she meant to do. That's what she meant to do. That's what she meant to do. So let that be a cautionary tale, fellas. Don't do right by your spouse. Period. Do right by your spouse. But and I felt sorry for Kevin. I follow him on Instagram. And ever since when she was sick or whatever, I've been following him, I guess. And, I thought he was a really good husband. That's what I was thinking. He always talked about Traci, this trade. And I remember after she passed, they had a repast at his house. Because I want to say something about the funerals or something. Something went on with the family, right? I think the Braxtons are so dysfunctional, right? Because I don't think they came to the funeral or something. I can't remember now. But anyway, they had the repast or whatever. They had the gathering at his house. And he was saying, Trey, you would be right here, and all the people's in the kitchen. Now, I bet you a dime to a bucket of ish that one of them women that was in the kitchen running around doing stuff was one of them women he was messing with. I'm just saying. There's always somebody close to you, if he was constantly cheating, right? I don't know why men just can't be down with them. I don't understand that. But I know Traci did her big one. She did her big one on that. You know what I'm saying? Some guys like that be a cautionary tale. She wasn't as stupid or unknowing as he thought she was. That threw him for a loop right there. I know it did. She had the state of mind, the conscience of mind to handle her affairs and not leave you nothing. You didn't deserve nothing. That's what it means. I'm not gonna give you my money to fool out loud with Chardonnay and them. It ain't gonna happen. Chardonnay and them ain't gonna get a dime of this here. And we all know Traci was a hustler. She was on the show. She was on the radio. She's making an album. I don't know, telling what else she was doing. She said, you're not getting none of this. None of this. Right? So anyway, y'all, rest in peace, Traci. I felt away, and that's another reason why I'm not gonna watch the show. Because I like Traci, and Traci was always the odd man out, and I think because she sided with her dad, but that's where her husband was in Baltimore, right? But I think that she was always the odd man out, and they treated her that way, and I think that's what made her sick. I'm always keep saying that. And so for y'all to now come and dedicate a show, the very show that y'all left her on, and she was the only one on the show, I don't want to watch it. When they all left and said, we don't want to be on the show, we don't want to be on it, and it really, Tamar started that because she didn't want to talk about her divorce or breakup with Vincent, even though she talked about all their breakups and all their husbands. She didn't want nobody to talk about hers. So she coerced them into, we ain't going to be on the show because we TV ain't treating us right. Traci kept being on the show. Y'all didn't care about Traci's income. And Traci probably had the lesser of incomes. I don't know. But y'all didn't care about that. Y'all all left. Tony had means. Tamar had means. I guess Tawana and Trina, they had husbands or whatever. I don't know. But y'all left the show. Now you're back. To the very network that you said wasn't treating you right. Now you're back. And now you want to dedicate to Traci. This is all guilt. It's guilt. As far as I'm concerned, it's all guilt. It is guilt, right? And I ain't watching it. You know what I'm saying? Tamar's still up to her antics. And Tamar can act better. She was on College Hill. She did not act like that. She was on Celebrity College Hill. She did not act like that. So, Traci did a big one. Rest in peace to you, Traci. Because I like Traci. For me, when someone leaves the show, like when on the what was it called, Little Women of Atlanta, and the one lady was unalive, I really couldn't watch that anymore. And they eventually went off anyway, because it just changes the dynamic. It changes the dynamic, and it's not the same, and you can't make it the same. It's a difference if they just leave, but when they unalive, it just don't be the same. So anyway, y'all, rest in peace to Traci again. Make sure you guys like, share, comment, and subscribe. And thank you for watching Jackie with a Q.